recording or are you taking pictures? Hi, this is Edmund McMillan from Team Meat.
This is Tommy Reffinus from Team Meat.
It's been a year since that Meat Boy game came out. 1 year.
Lots happened in a year.
What do you, like what? What has happened?
We went from poor hobos to slightly rich hobos.
Yeah, the hobo didn't change though.
No.
Well, at least, you're still living in your storage?
Yeah.
You've got really,
Quite literally, I'm in a storage.
You've got so a year has passed, and we've grown into arrogant, jaded fools.
Yeah.
And we're doing commentary for this video, but we're not taking any credit for any of the gameplay in it, other than making it.
Yeah, we made the game.
We take credit for that a bit, but the video is by Man vs. Game, and I feel bad for not really knowing what the guy's name is.
Lucius.
You think?
No.
Lucius.
We'll call him Lucius.
I call him Lucas.
Lucas. I call him Lucius because I can't pronounce C's.
We're going to do commentary over him playing the Light World from start to finish. I hope you enjoy the commentary as much as we enjoyed laying down on the ground with a blanket over our heads.
Yeah.
And with dots on our chins. And you have a hat.
Yeah, I have a little hat.
So.
And my nose keeps itching.
So let's cut to let's do the commentary now. We're gonna do the commentary.
Yeah, commentary, go.
And here we are.
Hello.
Who are you, Tommy?
I am Tommy. I programmed this game.
I'm Edmund. I did the art for this game. I helped with design.
I helped with design too, and art. I did all the art.
I did all the art. I did most of the programming.
Yeah.
But all the art.
Yeah.
We're already talking over there's some stuff that happened.
Yeah.
That we could have been talking about.
This is the intro.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about our little logo because it's funny that that little character that looks like Meat Boy by the Team Meat.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I made that?
Yeah.
I made it in fucking 2 seconds. Like scribbled it down.
Oh yeah.
And it was just it looks like shit. And that's exactly what we need for the logo.
Yeah, and that was it.
And that was
good. So what were you trying to accomplish during that intro?
The intro that just passed already.
Yeah, pretend it's in the present.
I was trying. Well, okay, because Dr. Fetus is the traditional villain.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do this classic black and white take on it. This is who's bad and this is who's good. On paper, the original idea was even quicker than that. It was Meat Boy's good. Dr. Fetus is bad.
Yeah.
Boom! The world explodes. Look, we're fucking talking over all
it's
this.
Fine.
Happening.
We're not. It's fine.
That's the intro, and that is totally ours. That wasn't a reference to anything.
No. I was one of the first programmers of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So this is the game.
This is the game. Look at that. Look, it's telling you. You tap jump, you get a little jump. You press jump, you get higher. And
originally, it was going to be 3 different buttons for each type of jump.
It was the Sega controller.
Yeah. It was going to be.
We're going to utilize the Sega.
A was a little jump, B was slightly bigger, and then L and R together were the big jump.
It made sense. It made sense to do it that way. I don't know why we did it this way.
And then if you had Connect.
Yeah, you hook up the Sega Genesis controller to.
I cheated.
Yeah, no, I totally cheated. To your Kinect, you feel ripped off.
Yeah.
Here's a gap.
Do we remember if this guy dies at all?
I think he dies at the end.
Okay.
Pretty sure he dies at the very last level.
Okay, because
we should say this is so and so for Man versus Game.
Yeah, this is one of them.
This is Bill.
His name is
Fitzler Hansen.
Smith.
Do you see the little squirrel did a little backwards moonwalk slide off and just fell. That was pretty nice. So this is the forest.
Yeah.
And we made all the levels and designed the game From the ground up.
Design a game from the ground up.
From start to finish. So it was fun to like the actual progression of the game.
That's a penis.
That is a penis. If anybody wants to go and tell ESRB.
Yeah, that is the penis we snuck. We snuck a penis.
There are multiple penises in the game. That was one of them, and that's something that you write your local ESRB about.
Yeah, right. Your local.
Get us sued.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
I have a whole team of lawyers that I pretend to be. Oh, that's pretty good. I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah, he's got some skill.
This guy has some game.
This guy's claim to fame is cheats, his online cheats.
It's true.
He missed that warp zone.
He did.
That was the warp zone to Commander Video, who was the very first unlockable character.
I remember when you did the cutscene for that.
Yeah.
I watched it like 900 times in a row.
Do you remember how shitty his trail was when it was just pixelated?
Yeah, when it was just awful, just drawn.
Yeah, he used to have a pixelated trail that was fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's my best work.
And then we made it into a beautiful rainbow.
A little ribbon. Little gay ribbon.
Gay rainbow ribbon.
Yeah, in case anybody, we're not trying to hide the fact that the video is homosexual.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing because there needs to be more.
Yeah, there needs to be an awesome gay hero.
Especially black ones.
Yeah,
there needs to be
black
more
gay hero.
One-eyed black gay heroes in games.
Hey, you just fucked that
What
up.
the fuck? Come on. What is this, level fucking 4?
Yeah. God.
Oh,
why did we use this guy?
This is horrible.
This
guy is horrible.
This was one of the first levels we made, or you made.
Yeah, this was the definitive level. This was the oh shit level. Like,
this was the last level, or the second to last level. The last level of the London demo, the first public appearance, got cut. But that level was one of the last levels, and that was the one that everybody would die on, and they would watch the replays. And
that was the one where Capcom said
Konami.
Konami
yeah,
said they were going to
rip us off, and I said, "You better hurry!
You better hurry, filthy!"
Look at that.
Unlock the boss all the way through. It's a little slugger time. First boss we made. This is well, here's the cutscene. We'll probably talk about that.
Yeah.
This was the second cutscene. Third cutscene I probably ended.
Yeah, I think it was the third.
This is when I had finally fully rendered. Like, I don't know if people noticed, but the models, I guess you call them models, whatever. The rigging, the puppetry. These are in pieces. If you don't notice, I didn't draw this fucking frame by frame. I cheated. I made pieces of Meat Boy, arms, legs, body, eyes, and I just moved them around like a puppet because I'm a shitty animator.
It's good.
And
I'm a shitty programmer.
But in the beginning of the game, in the intro, those aren't at all the same. Those were I redid them completely, and they actually look a little different because I hadn't finalized exactly the look that we wanted to do for the cutscenes.
Yeah. I remember the first Street Fighter intro was all...
Yep, it was drawn.
Yeah, it was all hand-drawn and stuff.
That would have been a mistake, because that would have taken another fucking year to animate.
Well, that went by fast, but that boss battle wasn't... we changed this boss battle like 3 times.
That was maybe the third or fourth.
Yeah, because originally you would go up and you would get the squirrels.
You would alert the squirrels.
And they would fall down and... It would always break because one little squirrel would
go off screen or somehow get killed, and it wouldn't take enough damage. And here's the intro. Oh, funny story.
Outro.
Yeah. Funny story about this one. We got some feedback from some Microsoft people. The people that do.
What were they called?
I don't know, testers. I don't know what the fuck.
No, they were called
focus group.
No, they had a fucking name.
I don't know. Anyway, there was all feedback. Well, it was pretty good feedback. There was one guy's feedback was that he didn't think our humor was funny.
Yeah.
He thought that cutscene was mean. Which, fine, whatever. It's mean in a way. It's not when you find out later that he didn't really die.
Yeah.
And then he dies again. But his suggestion was to make it better, to make it more funny. Instead of getting his head knocked off, he should grab another head of a squirrel and eat it.
Yeah. That guy is a writer for Murphy Brown.
He's doing the sequel, Murphy Brown 2.
Murphy Browner.
He keeps repitching it.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know.
They're like, are you even talking to Candice Bergen? Who's that?
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
And I also think that we publicly kind of mentioned this before, and then our producer said, "Don't do that." He listens to this stuff, and his feelings are gonna get hurt.
Well, he should have said stupid shit.
And if you're that guy, don't.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
Burn in hell.
Burn in hell.
Burn in hell.
As much as you can criticize us, we can totally criticize you.
Yeah, come on. This is all in good.
We're all adults here,
You
except
dirty
for us.
bastard.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's running through this shit like crazy.
Yeah, he's blazing through. So he's already in. We're in the fucking haunted hospital at this point.
Yeah.
Which is very haunted.
Yeah, because hospitals are just awful.
They're awful places. They smell like death.
Yeah.
There's old
They
people
charge you a
in the dying.
shitload of money for like nothing.
Yep. This is
I
one of the
love this level.
standout levels. This is a good level. Sabbath.
Yeah. Warp zone up there.
Yep, missed the warp zone. I guess he's not gonna get any with a warp
I don't
zone.
think he gets any of the warp zone, but that's okay.
Leave that for commentary of the 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. Well, yeah, we probably already we said this was in the beginning when we were.
Oh, yeah, this-
this is a. year
Well, if we
anniversary.
didn't, we're saying it now.
Yeah, in case you missed our intro, this is the what the fuck was that?
I don't know what that was.
This is the 1-year anniversary celebration. This is called developer commentary.
Yeah, this is.
Anniversary commentary by the Neat team.
Yeah. 18.
Um,
I remember when I made the little key blocks because they were just all gonna go off.
yeah, they went off like instantly.
Yeah, and then I'm like, would you meet if they just went?
He died.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch out for the saws.
Warp zone in the middle, folks.
Yeah.
There's a key right there.
You
See it? See it fall? You're supposed to get that. Get that key. Opens up the little fucking lockbox. And you get to go to Sparky's level? Sparky's warp zone?
Sparky?
Yeah, I think he did
Yeah.
he did that one.
Is that Fly Wrench? No, that's not Fly Wrench.
No, Sparky did Starter.
Yeah, no, but what is the character there? Isn't
No,
it,
no.
Isn't it a character warp?
Wait, was it?
thought
No,
that-
no. Wait, was it? We
It
mixed
used to
those
be
around.
Fly Wrench.
It used to be Fly Wrench, but I actually think it's a normal warp zone now.
Yeah.
Because Fly Wrench is one of the later characters now.
Yeah,
which we can reveal at this point.
Yeah, we can tell.
Because I think that was the Jill.
Oh
Which
yeah,
went by-
it is Jill.
Jill is unlocked in this chapter. Originally, Jill was unlocked in Hell.
Yeah, but
We wanted to balance the characters a bit better. So the way the characters unlock are usually the more helpful characters for beginners unlock early. So Commander Video and Jill. Commander Video has the best control horizontally, and Jill has the best control vertically falling. And there's a few others, and that's kind of how we balance the more overpowered characters that are harder to control happen later, and Fly Wrench is definitely one of those.
OP.
He's a bit OP. He's the Zangief.
Yeah, he is the Zangief of Meat Boy.
What is that? Why is it?
I don't know what that must be like a recording thing.
Huh.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
This is the Destructoid level,
Yeah.
which strangely, it's not even named after the website. It's named after some other thing,
Yeah,
something else completely.
its name. Yeah.
Yeah, it's named after Destructoid.
It's named after Kotaku.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about this is that this whole game's actually named after Kotaku.
All of it.
Yeah.
I miss them so much.
Yeah, this is a cool level. I tried to do some sort of visual progression in the game. Like now you notice it's like Daybreak. I think this level might have been called Daybreaker,
It is called Daybreaker.
and that's why. It's because it's daybreak. So from the beginning of the game, it was like nighttime. That's when it started. And I tried to do some sort of visual progression that looked like it's getting lighter.
Look at that.
Look at that. Boss unlocked. Chad time.
Chad.
Chad, what does it stand for? Fuck you, that's what it stands for. We're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Yep.
This was funny because it looked like he was maybe having sex with her in the background. Nobody picked up on that. Except for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blood's filling up the screen. That was supposed to be like a Hitler thing. Like Hitler, and then like the red coming down was... Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But, again, you know, I'm a complicated person, so I didn't come across as anything. There's Chad.
Look at that beauty.
He's a cutie.
He's just a boy.
Chad is like the baby Huey of this game, I guess you could say. He's like the innocent but He's innocent and he's cuddly and he means well.
He just wants a hug.
Yeah, he totally does. He just wants love, but he ends up breaking everything.
He's too big.
Yeah, he's way too big.
He's a Goliath.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
That's a penis.
Hmm.
And yeah, he runs back and forth, and sometimes he jumps.
It is. Oh no!
Anybody who played Gish might know that was actually a reference to the second boss in Gish, which is Punchy Chops, who was killed by light as well. I thought it was funny. Look at that little turd. This is a cutscene some people like and some people think is mean again.
Oh yeah, well. Oh, why are you so mean?
Originally, it was different. On paper, it was much different. The original ending for this was Chad was just going to keep screaming uncomfortably, and it was just going to get louder and more horrible. And instead this happened, and Danielle actually helped with this. She said it would be funny if he accidentally crippled him.
Yeah. Accidental crippling is always great.
And there goes Band-Aid Girl. Ah, fuck it. She's out there. I really like when he opens the sound of the opening up of the umbrella and flying off is really satisfying for some reason.
Yeah,
I really like
it's really good.
Yeah, look at how cute he is. That's a fucking pillow. Somebody asked if that was a marshmallow. Fuck you.
Why would that be a marshmallow?
I don't know.
Why would you give anybody a marshmallow when they're crippled?
And that's a reference to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Anybody out there who watches some good movies? It's just black and white, so it's good.
Yeah. Oh, look at me.
Hey, what intro is this? This was Tommy's intro suggestion.
Yeah, I love this game.
And
people all know it now. It's Lolo.
Everybody knows it's Lolo now. Tommy actually got me into playing Lolo. I played through Lolo after he was like, "Oh, Lolo's really good." Had a cool intro, and it just so happened that the girlfriend love interest in Lolo was also pink.
Mm-hmm.
So
so
for that
worked out.
The Salt Factory. It's funny that I always say the hospital is the haunted hospital, but it's just called the hospital. Salt Factory is called the factory.
Yeah.
But it's a salt factory. What? I must have just got lazy.
Yeah, we all did.
That's salt, kids.
Yeah. That's
salt. This is what a salt factory is, and not many people realize it. That this is exactly how this works.
Yeah. This. We know what hospitals are like, and we know what it takes for salt factories. You have to have these giant nuclear silo pillar things that pump out black.
It takes that kind of power.
To do that. To evaporate that water, you have to throw uranium in there, and then it boils the water or something.
I imagine that this was probably just there was an ocean under here at one point.
Yeah.
And that the only way to make salt is to just build this kind of thing over the ocean.
Yeah.
And then you just evaporate the water. And it takes a lot of power to do so. Right there, that Band-Aid was the first Band-Aid that requires you to use another character to get it. That was Ogma's Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Ogma's unlocked in this chapter. There's a warp zone. And there was a key. Just fell.
This is the level I used to use to fix the corner glitch problem, because I could duplicate it every single time on this level. There you go, kids.
There you go, kids. Put that in your pipe.
Look at this.
I love this level.
Yeah.
The shaft is... Hey!
That's my sugar going. Well, it's still high.
It's still high? You're waiting for it to come down?
Yeah, it's coming down.
Shaft is a good level. It's also a penis.
Yeah. Always like this level.
Hey, look, penis.
Yeah.
I liked the way the salt looked. Of course, salt doesn't stack that way, but I also thought it looked like piles of bird shit. So
yeah, it kind of does look like.
So I would pepper the landscape with piles of bird shit, because there's birds everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe there's probably bird shit in the salt, so it's probably
50% of all salt you eat is bird shit.
It works on many different levels.
Yeah.
That was introduction to missiles.
Yeah.
And anybody out there know where the missiles came from? The missiles came from Ed.
Yep.
That was
we used a technique called
copy and paste.
Yeah.
What's this? What's this, kids?
This here is Ode to Cannibalt.
Yep. This is the Ode to Cannibalt.
And the alt version of that level is my most favorite level in the entire game.
It's a great one. That was one of the ones where we'd always, when we were designing the levels, I would send them to Tommy, and then we would compete for best time.
Yeah.
And that was definitely one of the top-notch levels where I think it was really cool. And that one's called, what was the first one's called? The Saltzman? Oh, is that one called
First
the Saltzman?
one's called Box Tripper, and the alt is called
The Saltzman.
Yeah.
And the Super Alt, which not many people know, that there was an actual full other chapter called the Expert Remix that was made, and there was an expert version of that of the Saltzman, which was called Kingsley, which is the name of Adam Saltzman's son.
So look at that trivia.
Put that on your onlines.
Yeah, you can win Trivial Pursuit Indie Game Edition.
This is my least favorite level. It needed to happen though.
Yeah, it needed.
Because we never used those. Yeah, we never used that. I never introduced vertical platforms, and it had to happen. So, if you wait there on that platform, there's a you're not gonna see it, but there's a warp zone that appears, and I wouldn't call it a reference, but that was actually inspired by Castlevania, where you'd have to wait in a place for something to rise up out of the ground somewhere else.
Yeah.
This was a good one.
I like the alt of
this. This is rustic, isn't it? Rustic?
Oh.
Isn't this one rustic? If it is,
I don't remember.
I didn't look at the screen, but if it is, it was named after
Russ
Frushtick.
Frushtick from MTV.
Yeah. Who said
awesome.
You should totally name a level after me?
Oh yeah, and he gave me StarCraft 2 code. And that's why we named it.
Yeah.
You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
This one's called Dig, which the alt of this I actually really like it. It was one of the hardest band-aids to get. The alt is called El Topo, and it requires you to go through this and then go back in order to get the band-aid because there's a key up on top, and that was a fucking pain in the ass to test, but I really liked it because it was very satisfying when you finally got it.
This level is an indie game movie.
Ooh. So are we.
Look at that guy, he died on that. There's a cheat, you just stand behind it.
Yeah, I made a fucking area there so you can go back over there, just stay there. He just wants to look cool.
Yeah, he does. Oh, look at me.
You like how everything gets power? I don't know if you kids notice this, but everything that's like electric or moving around, I put a wire to it somewhere.
Yeah, well, how else is it going to work?
Yeah, of course.
The engine is written.
It's written that way.
So it's actually real power. Some people like to do everything with physics. I like to do everything with simulated electricity.
This is one of my favorite intros. I like the toilet flush, and I like the pipe clink, 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 clink. Yeah. This is funny too. Okay, again, this is actually inspired by a scene in Evil Dead 2 where there's sounds coming from all directions, and there's a group of people that are following it with their eyes, and I thought it always looked cool, so I wanted to put it in here. And I did. Oh, and there it is, which is actually, I think, a modified Godzilla scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also farts here. Not many people get that he, like, awkwardly farts. And that's why it's awkward. And Baby Goat's dead.
Yeah, she's fine. This was a recording of you beating this level.
Not many people know that they're actually playing me.
Yeah.
I was having a bad day that day.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah. It happens. And then you slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
Weird.
Just didn't feel like running.
Dick.
Yeah. Some days you don't feel like running.
No, yeah, you're just like, whatever. I give up.
This is my favorite boss outro scene right here. Because this was the first one that Danny scored.
Yeah, this was the one. Yeah, when Danny scored this, I was like, holy shit. This is awesome. The drama was awesome. So the characters connect. So a Brownie is Shadow Meat Boy. Like he's the Nega Meat Boy, whatever you fucking cool kids call it. Look at that. That was just too cool. I love the welts. Yeah. The torturedness. Oh look, he's an asshole. Oh look, it's fucking Meat Boy. He's pissed. He's gonna go get him. Oh no, the remote. What's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen.
I fucking love that so much.
Yeah. Not many people realize it, but that's the point where Meat Boy dies.
Yeah.
Meat Boy dies there.
He actually dies.
He really dies.
Because he's in hell.
He's in hell because of the sex out of wedlock with.
Yeah. No. That and he's red and not white.
That too.
This is from a little game called Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Did you say Gaiden or Gaiden?
I say Gaiden, but I think it's wrong.
I don't know what it is. I always said Gaiden.
I love that part.
Part's awesome.
I really I like this part, the squish. Like, it really feels like he legitimately only gets part of him and he just squishes out
he just
from underneath
squishes
the
him
foot.
and he like pops out.
Yep. Also, not many people realize that each of the intros sum up what happened in the previous chapter in some abstract way. So in that one, it showed the fight against Dr. Fetus that he lost. He lost. So that's what summed up, essentially. This is hell. This is when the game takes a turn, I think. It gets a little harder. This was definitely a thinking chapter. There was more thinking involved and less reflex. Still on reflex. But
Reflex, but yeah, I love this level.
this is a good one.
I love the alt.
Is this one Char? They call it Char?
I don't remember if this is called Char.
If it's called Char, it might be the alt that's called Char, actually. It's named after a magic card. Because I'm a nerd.
You're a magic nerd.
Hex!
Ah!
Oh my god! And those kids are called buttholes.
That's what they're called in code.
Yep.
And in real life.
Lava balls, and they come out of little...
They come out of
Earth
little pooping buttholes.
Yeah.
They are Meat Boy's barrels.
Yep. They are the Donkey Kong barrels, which we will actually prove pretty soon here.
Yeah. I always like these levels because they're orange.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
I never
fan
thought
of
about
orange.
that. Look at that one, Leviathan.
And also the little particle emitters in this always made the lava look like a billion times better.
Oh yeah.
Little sparks shooting off.
Look at that. Yeah, I generate the little spit sparks that would just like embers would pop out. Like when you have a campfire and there's little wood pieces that pop. This is a cool level too.
Yeah.
The alt of this has a warp zone that can best be gotten by Commander Video.
That's right.
Which is the one that requires him to actually do. Okay, this is Weeby. So this is the literal Donkey Kong level. And it's called Weeby because of Steve Weeby from King of Kong. And the alt of this level is called Billy Boy, which is in reference to Billy Mitchell.
Steve Weeby played the game.
Yeah, fun fact.
Yeah. Because he was bored as shit at GDC. Everybody's like, break your record. And he's like, I don't want to kill myself.
I don't want to do this. And we're like, oh, you should come over and check out this game.
And he's like, yes, please.
It's like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, really? And then, like, it's one of those guys where, and he was a great, great guy.
Yeah, awesome.
One of those guys where, like, what he does is like, he plays one game. Maybe he plays more than one game, but he plays a select few games, and I don't think he plays new games. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, look at that, all the way across. So he definitely had a hard time with Meat Boy. I think he got past, like, maybe the third level.
Yeah, he would.
Well, he was trying to play it like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he was trying to like tap jump and do little moves and stuff like that.
Those eyes are inspired by the eyes in Zelda. The laser eyes that follow you in a circle.
Weren't those an accident too?
Were they?
I thought something like that. They were in it. Oh, because they were supposed to like open and shoot and close.
Yeah.
And then we
It
made
just
it
worked
so
way
just,
better this way.
Just followed that they were always on.
I love this level.
This level is really good.
This is a thinking level for sure.
Yeah.
Reflex thinking, which is pretty cool. When in playtesting, we noticed girls had a lot of trouble with hell.
Yeah. Well, that one level where the guy made the big jump over the lava with the portals, that made Danielle cry.
Yeah, that did.
The first time.
That made Danielle cry.
Yeah.
She said, I can't fucking do this. I can't, my brain doesn't work this way, and she cried.
Yeah.
That was also because I was hitting her. She cried a lot. Trust me, she cried a lot more after that.
Yeah. She cries for a reason.
Yeah. Look at that, the scissor move.
Yeah.
Love that too.
Yeah, that's good.
Those demons, we're just like rip-off artists, or at least I am.
Yeah, I'm not.
Those demons were inspired by the gaping black maws from Earthworm Jim. I really thought that was really, really fucking cool. And when we're working on the Flash version, when I say we, I'm talking about you, Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about me and John.
Yeah. I wasn't even there.
Nope, you weren't even born yet. Look at that replay.
Look at that.
Yeah, they were inspired by. I thought it was so cool, and in Earthworm Jim, those big fucking black mouths of teeth just opening and closing.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Never played Earthworm Jim.
Really?
No, never played it.
The aesthetics were fucking amazing, and the design was really fucking cool, and it had its charm and its gameplay.
Didn't you do an HD version of that for like iPhone or something?
I don't know. They made a 3D version once. It was one of those things though. Like the gameplay aspect of Earthworm Jim, I wasn't ever really a huge fan of, but the characters were amazing. It was just like, and I think you probably can see that in my work. Like, I'm sure I pull some inspiration. I know a lot of other prominent indie artists do, especially like Dan Pellick. He's a huge fan.
Who's that?
Oh, he's just some unknown. But how could you not be? Because those designs were too cool. And here's the last level of every chapter usually sums up. It's like a trial of all the things you learned, and this is quite literally those. It's just all these little pods, and you're going through all the mechanics that were introduced. He totally almost got that Band-Aid. Why he didn't go for it though? It's like he's trying to avoid Band-Aids.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, here's Little Horn.
This guy.
I like the outro for this is epic as well. It's one of the longest ones. This is cool too though. So this is the big Shyamalan twist.
Yeah, this is the twist.
This is the big twist. A lot of people think that's Brownie. I hate that.
Really?
That's not Brownie. Yeah, people think it's Brownie because it was just in the last chapter. But this is when he realizes like, oh shit! Every single time I've died in the game, my body has gone to hell, and this is where all of his little bodies are kind of like coming together and reanimating into this giant meat golem.
Yeah, this was the coolest looking boss. For
Yeah,
sure.
and
awesome.
This is in mildly referencing Punch-Out.
Yeah.
He has tells, like he does little blinks and certain facial expressions show you where he's going to hit. And then he calls down. Originally, he was going to call down active. Remember?
Yeah, they were active chargers.
I don't know. Oh, we didn't put them in because they weren't made yet.
Yeah, they weren't made, and we wanted to save
5.
them for the Rapture.
Yeah. Microsoft. But yeah, and again the lumps on the head, so that's an old school Nintendo trope. That's a new word I've been using.
Trope?
Yeah, trope.
That's a cool word. Look at that.
Some of the cool sounds of the game. The roar is
Yeah.
just epic as hell. I really like that. Look at all those dead meat boys. Those fucking sinners. Still raining meat boys. And here's the fucking giant nuclear missile.
Nuclear.
Look at that. Hop, hop, hop.
I remember showing that boss to my parents. They thought it was amazing looking.
Awesome. Look at that, the epic fucking beat
Look
down.
at that. Oh. Domestic abuse.
Oh. How many times do you think she gets beat up in this game?
Not enough.
Some people caught on to Meat Boy saying, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, and at the very end, you saw the squirrel put his head back on magically.
Oh yeah.
Magically.
It's just.
This is a video game. I don't know
He
if
just
you
put
guys know.
tape.
Put tape around it. He's incinerated.
Look at this Rapture.
That's mean. You know what he probably should have done? He should have picked up his bones and sodomized his mother.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Now that's comedy.
That's comedy.
That is comedy.
I'll tell you right now, I know comedy.
And comedy is the most awkward, stupid shit you can put into Murphy Brown.
Yeah.
Look at that. He reforms and he's fucking pissed.
Oh, no, that's bad. The Rapture kids. Remember when that happened?
Yeah.
Remember like last year? Was it last year or a few months ago?
It was a few months ago. It was May 20th.
Yeah.
And that idiot lied.
The old man.
The old man that, for some reason, people believe. I think people are just generally bored. And they just want something to happen. Like, anybody that actually thought that was going to happen was just like... I think they wanted it to happen because they wanted their lives to end.
Yeah.
It was just an out.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately for us and them, they didn't die that day.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what this chapter is named after. Ever since I was actually pretty little, I thought it would be really cool to have a final chapter in a game be the end of the world, like biblically, and that's kind of what this is. So, at this point, if anybody hasn't caught on, Dr. Fetus has killed every single person in the world.
Yeah.
Except for the 3 that are left over. And, of course, hell is also blown up and blown over, so...
Every soul is gone.
Every soul's gone.
And there's no heaven.
Yeah, there's no heaven. Kind of. Well, unless you count the end as heaven, which kind of it is. But, anyway, the Meat Boys, the dead Meat Boys from the last chapter that you saw in the cutscenes actually are like deformed and radiated in this chapter. He's getting stuck down there. Look at that. Those orbs were actually reversed. Right?
Yeah.
They're like black hole.
Yeah.
They suck you in.
They can still suck you in.
Yeah, people who can play with the editor have done that.
It provides some interesting...
That's a little bit of a precursor to a Band-Aid Girl level.
Oh yeah. Panic Attack.
Yeah, that was a great level too.
I love that one.
I like this one too. It's not a hard level, but
it's cool.
I like that you're on like a fallen structure that's obviously very high up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And again, progression-wise, if anybody's paying attention to the levels that we aren't. Oh, that's the kid right there. Look, he's not going for it though. That's the kid's warp zone right there, everybody. Go get it.
Right there.
The rapture starts out at the very top in the dark of the city, and this is the descent down into the ground, and it gets and that's when it introduces all the dead Meat Boys that have cover the grounds and are fucking rotting everywhere.
Yeah.
There's also little roaches.
Yeah, little roaches that fly around,
because
that would be the only thing that would survive.
Yeah.
And there's smoldering fires in the background.
Look at that.
I always wanted to see, like, I would watch something like I Am Legend.
Yeah.
I always liked the cities that were all broken down and dead.
Oh, of course, yeah, me too. Like, I love that. Look at the background.
Yeah.
I want to live in that city.
I would love to live in that. I always thought, if the zombie apocalypse does happen, I always thought those people were like the luckiest people ever, because think of what their life is. It's so, they have to live.
Yeah,
like,
well, also,
their life
Toys
is so
R Us.
meaningful.
Toys R Us.
Oh, yeah.
That was my dream.
Well,
when I was little, I was thinking, like, how cool would it be if everybody else was dead?
You know, as soon as...
Because I would go straight... remember the fucking Nickelodeon, what do they call them? Shopping sprees or whatever?
Oh,
yeah.
Kids
grab the cart.
Yeah, they grab the cart and go.
Like, yeah, if everybody on Earth died. See, if Meat Boy was slightly intelligent, what he'd be doing right now is he wouldn't be going for his fucking girlfriend.
No, he would go to the Ferrari store, and then he would go to the real doll factory. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Go to the Ferrari store and pick up some real dolls, and who gives a shit?
Yeah. Fuck until you die. No, this is a reference.
This is a Mega Man block
the
level.
most fucking annoying part of Mega Man.
The part that you skipped with the jet scooter.
I hated that. I remember running that game and then getting stuck on that and getting so fucking frustrated because I couldn't do it. So I thought, hey, well, let's do it here too. Yeah. No, it's not.
No. Absolutely not.
So at this point in the Rapture, this is when we introduce maggots. And if you've noticed, like, people are like, what the fuck's that white shit on the ground? That is shitloads of maggots that have been eating away all the, the dead bodies that have been rotting.
There's tons of them.
And they're, still hungry. So they're eating away the earth at this point. And they're just, destroying everything that remains. As they do. I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
No, that totally will happen.
I'm no entomologist, but I'm
Aunt Jemima is
pretty sure that's what's really going on. That was the fun level to make. I like doing that one. This guy blew right by you. Don't even see that there's a big flow of maggots behind you.
No.
Whatever. If this guy was so cool, he would have totally bypassed. Probably known about it though. He's probably playing it so you can see the level, but I'll still call him an idiot. Foolish fool.
You jerk.
You jerk. You could have totally just wall jumped off the beginning part and gone through those.
Yeah. You could have been a real man.
This is one of the only levels in the game that maxed out the number of objects used. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. 400 full objects in that one. Lots of wires. There's a lot of electricity because of, dealing with Tommy here, having to make everything real.
Yeah, you have to do it. How else am I supposed to make it work?
I have to put the wires to everything. Look at all those fucking wires.
Yeah. That's why it runs slow on some people's computers. It is simulating electricity.
Yeah. Seems like a bad idea. It seems like that would have been something that could have been done more efficiently.
I don't regret it.
No?
No. Not at all. I don't regret it.
Look at these fucking shooters.
Each one of those light beams, it's made up of light particles.
Just made of real light.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm slightly autistic, I've heard.
Yeah. Heard that from somebody.
Yeah.
At this point, you're in like kind of this was kind of alluding to Dr. Phoenix. Dr. Phoenix.
You just gave away the next game.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. Dr. Phoenix. Dr. Phoenix is kind of like barracks. His like war barracks where all his shit was made. And this is kind of in it. To win it. And here's Judgment. So those guys, they're called oobs.
Yeah.
Many people know the names of all the little characters. Those are oobs. And oobs is booze backwards, because originally they were going to be reverse booze.
Yeah.
Which turned out not to be that fun. I don't even know if we tested, but it seemed like it wasn't fun.
Yeah, I think we just thought it would be cooler if they just killed you.
Yeah. So yeah, we just turned them into more like masks from Mario 2.
Yeah.
Masks that got tired.
Yeah.
They get sleepy. They give up easily when they don't see you. Fuck it. I'm not.
They're white people.
You think this guy cheats?
Oh, I don't know. I hope he doesn't cheat.
Does he cheat? Does he really legitly fight? I'm guessing because he's awesome, has been awesome already, that he's going to really, really fight him.
If not, he's fired.
Yeah.
I loved this boss.
Yeah, these are hilarious. See, this is okay. We should tell him that. So, one of the reasons why I think we will both admit that the one major flaw, or the one thing that we could have improved on in the game, were the bosses.
Yeah.
And we know that. And you know who we blame? Microsoft.
Yeah, well, let's...
One of the reasons why the bosses didn't have as much depth as they should have probably had.
Yeah.
Is because we only had 3 bosses in when we had to get the game done in like a month.
Yeah.
So we scrambled around and we had to get shit done. Originally, there were going to be Dark World bosses, which were cut.
Yeah.
For time, because we just simply couldn't get it done. We needed to get in this thing called the Game Feast. Everybody remembers the Game Feast.
Yeah, well, who doesn't?
Kids had the fucking posters on the wall.
Oh yeah, there were... People were in the streets.
I don't know one 13-year-old boy who doesn't own a Game Feast t-shirt.
No, it's almost impossible to go outside and not run into a child that's like, hey...
It's almost impossible just not to run into a child.
Yeah.
You're driving down the road.
Yes. It is.
It's hard in itself, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get into, which I call Fall of Arcade.
It is the Fall of Arcade.
Fall of Arcade. And we had to fucking do it, so we had to get it done. And
we pushed
it's still good. It's adequate. But definitely we know where we could have improved. And if we had, the 4 months that we thought we would have instead of the 1, we could have definitely done something. Yeah. But
I don't really regret it.
I don't regret it. I think it's very adequate. But that's just the one thing that I kind of like. I'm like, oh, we could have made that better. Yeah. That's the one thing I would have changed. At the very least, the one thing I would have changed was made Dark Road bosses.
Yeah, that would have been very cool.
And of course, some of the later bosses all the bosses could have just probably, it would have been nice to have another week with them.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a little more polish with the Larrys and the Hell boss and everything.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty cool, but... Yeah.
Shit happens, kids.
Yeah. You know what you do? You live your life.
Live your life.
Yeah.
Get gay married.
What?
Just do it.
Might as well. There it is. Shoryuken.
Yep.
That was.
That was a nice one.
He's got all sorts of little ending things. There's The 100 hand slap.
100 hand slap was a good one.
The Shoryuken, the spinning pile driver. Wow, a lot of them were fighting games because there was Scorpion.
A lot of them were Scorpion. Yeah, a lot of them were Street Fighter. Majority of them were Street Fighter. There was also a Mario butt stomp.
Yeah, there was the Mario 64.
There was the Double Dragon Punch, which is just traditional punch.
Yeah, just punch her in the stomach and then grab her. And then there was the Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, just float. Yeah,
I don't think there were any more, were there?
I don't know. Can't think.
There was Falcon Punch.
Oh, fucking punch! That was a good one, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in the end, which is the final chapter. The final story chapter, I should say. There is a chapter. I don't think he plays it after this. But yeah, this was. It's fun in games, and I know a lot of other designers do this because I know that Gaijin did this with their series. It's fun to end the game with the beginning of the game, like a bookends. And this, all the base mechanics in the end were all used in the first chapter in the forest. And so everything was back to basics, just jumping over fucking saws again. This time they were really hard, and I was also trying to stress the player out by how high up in the air you were. I thought maybe that would add something to it.
And the levels were longer.
The levels were much longer.
Yeah.
Like at least 3 or 4 times the size of the forest levels and stuff. And
I remember this chapter, we weren't going to do this chapter.
No.
We were going to end it with the Rapture, and there was going to be like a final boss battle, which at the time I don't even think we had determined what that was going to be.
No. I think it might have... I think
just
the original
a
idea
cutscene or something?
No, the original idea was going to be Dr. Fetus in a bigger Dr. Fetus suit.
That's right, yeah.
And he was going through the city of the Rapture.
Yeah.
Like he was going to trump through the city. But this was your suggestion. You suggested Mega Man ending.
Metroid.
Metroid?
Yeah, because you would
Mega Man. It was the Mega Man one. The Mega Man Skull Castle.
Oh, that's right, the Skull Castle. Yeah.
And that's what that was. This is the first time in the game where you reference the fact that Meat Boy dies and comes back instantly.
Yeah.
First time you see it in the cutscene. Which look at him, he's mad.
Yeah.
So this is the first Dr. Fetus fight. Once again, this is me. Originally, this was going to be Tommy, but he was a little busy.
I was a little fucking busy.
He was a little busy trying to do 4 months of work in one.
Yeah. Yeah, like this is an example of something if we would have had a little more time with this, probably could have made the whole thing a little bit more crazy epic. And so I mean it's pretty crazy epic as it is right now. But it just seems like there's not a lot of challenge getting away from him.
I like how easy it is to just blame Microsoft for anything going wrong.
We'll just do that.
It's their fucking fault.
It's their fault. Why not?
I blame them.
I blame all of them.
I don't even know him. Some guy, I don't know his name. I hate him.
He raped me.
He raped me. Microsoft raped us.
Yeah.
But Microsoft, working with Microsoft, it was the equivalent of rape.
And Steam was the halfway house that we stayed at after we got raped by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Well, that's the most awful thing we've ever said.
Nah,
it's totally not.
Look at that little fetus.
That little guy.
This was also, I remember showing this to a friend, and then they went, oh, wow. It was the first time you fully realized that Dr. Fetus really is just this little fetus inside the case, and you see him as what he is inside, like, as the fetus.
Yeah.
And it seemed like, oh my god, that's crazy. Also, that little flopping around was, I believe, inspired by a Faith No More video, the epic video. At the end, there's a fish that is just flopping around out of the water and like gasping for air.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where that came from.
See, this was the Metroid escape.
Yeah, this was the
everything was blowing up.
Yeah. And how cool is it? You got Bandit Girl on your back.
Yeah.
And people also say the character is much heavier.
Yeah, it's not. It's the illusion of, those walls are slippery.
Yeah, those walls are slippery because there's blood on them now. No.
We should have been dicks and made it
horrible.
Like, super heavy. Like, yeah, that's what we do. We change the controls you're used to.
You've gotten used to this game the whole time.
Just fuck you over.
Yeah. And this guy's not going to do it, but there's a cheat here. If you go onto the left of that pillar and jump above the saw, it ends the game.
Yeah.
So you don't have to
Because
bypass
you
this.
hit the little hitbox that says, "Oh, you win."
And I left that in because for testing because I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
By this time my like fucking heart rate was up high and I was like panicking like, how am I gonna make it? I need to fucking finish testing. So fuck it. Now here's the cool fucking engine.
Yeah.
That I loved making.
Yeah, this was awesome.
And he's he's not dead.
No.
Look at that. Who comes in? But it's Brownie. Because he saved him.
Yeah.
He saved him.
He's pulling a whole Metal Gear Gray Fox thing, lifting Metal Gear's foot.
But it's more of a reference to Goonies.
Goonies?
Yeah, in Goonies, at the end of Goonies, Sloth lifts the boulder up with his back and then like pushes him under, and then there's that whole like exchange like come with us.
Yeah.
I don't think. And this was the Fight Club ending. And you the little Pixie song that Danny parodied in the background. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my god! Oh no! Look at that! Fucking, she's getting killed.
And then the Mario World-esque credits.
Oh yeah, these credits are awesome.
Look at us.
Look at you dancing.
I'm dancing.
Yeah. Oh god. I just hop.
Yeah.
I'm fat. It's hard for me to really dance. Look at that. My mom thought that was sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Who are these people? Oh yeah, Wiggly.
Yeah.
Wiggly did the voice.
Super Meat Boy.
Look at that. Plastic surgery.
He's fine. See, everything works out.
Everything works out. Everything's fucking great.
Yeah.
Who are all these people? Tom Falk, he's cool. Jeff Roberts.
Blink works.
Who's John Blow?
I don't know who that is. Who's Jamie Refness?
Rip Brownie. Look.
He's dead.
I always envisioned that was
one of these people.
Toilet.
Actually,
in his thing.
4 of these people are good.
4 of those people are good.
Yeah.
Kevin was one of those people.
Yeah, we love Kevin. We love Paul.
Paul's good.
I don't. And then the other 2 we loved.
Who are these people? I don't know those people.
Oh, these are local. These people made my life hell because they didn't know. I didn't want to talk about it. These guys also made my life hell, but in a different way.
I don't know these people.
These are all the testers, the VMC testers. You know what's funny? All of the Xbox credits are in the PC version because I didn't give a shit. I'm not remaking credits.
Fuck it. Look at that little spot. I missed that little spot.
Yeah.
All right. Why it zoomed in? It zooms in to Band-Aid Girl's stomach for a reason at the end of that, but you don't know why until you beat the full game.
Yeah.
Which is not going to happen in this playthrough, of course, because.
Look at that. Unlock Cotton Alley. I don't think he does Cotton Alley.
No, he doesn't do Cotton Alley, and I think we need to conclude this. Thank you to the guy, Man vs. Game, for doing this for us, and thanks for whatever. It's black now.
We'll put something. We'll put some filler here.
Just put a picture of us.
We'll put pictures and maybe like monkeys peeing or something.
We'll do something like that.
We'll fill it with something.
Yeah, thanks to that guy.
Hey, we'll announce the next game.
Okay.
Oh, we won't. Maybe. Okay. Here's something. Throughout this entire game, or this entire commentary, the title of the game was made through various letters in the words that we said.
It's true. Figure it out.
Yeah. LZQ. There. Now, all of the letters of the alphabet were contained in this commentary.
I think Yep. Wow. Dude, I can't believe you gave it away.
The next game is called Minecraft.
Sounds good. All right.
For Connect.
Thank you for we should probably cut to our chin.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to the chin men.
Cut to the chin men. Let them conclude this.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm so happy.
So, well, that was like how long was that?
How long? The commentary?
Yeah, how long did we do that for? That seemed like a long time.
Like days.
I see you lost your hat.
I did. The excitement.
Knocked right off?
Yeah.
You know, while you weren't looking, I ordered a new hat on Amazon.com.
Really?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yes, I do.
It's bigger than yours. like everything on me.
Okay.
Is that cool with you, or?
I mean, I guess I have to live with it. You know, I don't have a choice.
There's a saying, I go big, is what it is.
Go big or go Texas.
Whatever.
Something about this. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah.
I've been to Texas.
How was it?
Everything was the same size.
So do you think anybody's even watching at this point? Because I sincerely doubt that many people actually watched, an hour of somebody playing a video game and two idiots talking about it.
I'm sure what people did is just fast forwarded to the end to see if there was any sort of ending.
Nudity.
Yeah, they looked for the boobs.
I like nudity. So
I like boobs.
So at some point,
Yeah.
we probably addressed this in the commentary, but I think we're pretty grateful for all the fans and the people that actually would watch an hour of us talking about nothing.
Yes.
And I think this is a great way for us to celebrate the year anniversary.
It's been a great year, and we have great fans. Everything's great.
I hope everybody appreciates this, because if not, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, my hat! My hat!
What happened to your hat?
It fell off.
Serve you right.
I don't need it.
Don't throw shit at me.
This is going downhill. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, that's enough.
Hey,
Shut it off.
Ring, ring, ring.
oh, I'm getting a call.
Please.
One sec. Wait, let me get it. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Where's my phone? Okay. Hello? There's nobody on the other line.
Hello?
Oh, Mom?
Yes, Edmund.
What are you doing?
I
I'm busy doing commentary.
have to come over.
Oh, why?
I love you.
This is weird.
I'm proud.
Well, that's cool. If you want to, you can. It's fine.
I'm already here.
Oh. God damn it.
Edmund!
Turn off the lights.
I know you're in there.
I gotta move the phone away from my face. Oh man. She found out about us.
I know where you live.
What the fuck's happening here?
I don't know.
It's over.
It's
The end.
that's the end.